We're going to talk about pansies first. So we have fall pansies like these here. Nice thing about pansies is they like cool nights. So we have a lot of cool temperatures coming up, and you can plant them now. And they usually keep producing flowers throughout the month of October, sometimes into November, depending on the season we have. Nice thing about them as well is if you plant them in the ground right now, they will come back and they will flower again in the spring for you. So usually about late April or so, they'll flush back out, and then about early May is when they come and flower again for you. So you can enjoy them now in the fall and then again in the spring as well. They don't like hot nights, so the ones we plant in the spring don't really make it through the summer, and they won't be perennial for the next year. It's only the ones you plant in the fall that are perennial that make it through to the spring of the next season. So we have these pansies that come in 6-packs. We have mixed colors like this. We also have some solid color 6-packs. They have a little bigger flower on them like this. And we also have violas, which are in the same family. Violas are they're just a smaller flower, and they come in different colors like this as well. So great plant to have for the fall and spring. And we're also going to talk about bulbs, because the bulbs you plant at this time of year give you that early spring color. So this is the time to go out and plant your bulbs. So we have all different types here. We have different types of daffodils, crocuses, hyacinths, tulips, a nice selection. So when you come in, the tag here is going to tell you a few different things. It's going to tell you when they bloom. It's going to say early, mid, or late spring. Most of them do well in full sun. Some of them are deer resistant and such. And it's going to give you the height over here as well. So you can kind of tell like when it's going to bloom. So early spring is usually like, March or so. Mid spring is like late March and early April. And late spring is more like late April, early May. And then we'll also give you the planting depth. So it gives you like a depth chart for different types of flowers, so you know how deep to plant these bulbs. Nice thing is you can plant them in succession. You can plant some early spring bulbs, some mid-spring, and then some late spring, so you have color all throughout the spring season. You can do these in containers as well. I've seen it done where you can do some late spring bulbs at the bottom of the container and some early ones towards the top, so the early ones will flush out sooner, and then the later ones will come up, and after those are done, the later ones will pop up and flush out behind them. So there are all different ways you can do it. You can always ask questions when you come into the store. We can tell you all about